Greetings, everyone. Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, and actress. Currently on season 2 and 3 of Botched on the E! Network. So, I don't know, do you like the difference? I'm using my new high-definition camera that I ordered. I'm not sure if I like it yet. I don't know. It's like, to me, it's high-definition lumps. No, but it is a lot clearer, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I gotta share an experience with you all. Now, I hear from people all around the world all the time that connect with me, my essence, my spirit, my persona, and all types of people. People of all different races and cultures and religions and ages. Old, middle-aged, young, even children I hear from. There's a little boy in Belize, I think he's about 11 or 12. He reached out to me some months back. There's the 14-year-old teenager in the Philippines. It's been quite a few kids. Well, recently, I was contacted by 2 American little boys. Well, I guess preteen. I think they're like 11, 12, something like that. Now, I'm not going to say names because this isn't about throwing anyone under the bus. You know, it's just about sharing this experience. So, anyway, they contacted me on my Instagram and they were sending me messages of support. Like, oh my God, we love your YouTube videos. We saw you on Botched. And, you know, just real positive messages. And they were encouraging me to do another video because they were like, oh, we need another video from you. And listen, I'm the type, like, I don't just do videos to do videos. I really have to be passionate about a particular thing to do a video on a topic. Or if I'm in a silly mood, maybe I'll do a silly video. But basically, I have to be inspired. I'm not just going to get up and do a video just for the hell of it. But I was like, oh God, well, I guess I have some stuff to talk about. So I did a video, and actually I did 2 videos, and I gave them a shout out, okay, in the video. And so today I got a message from one of them saying, oh, I don't know if we'll be able to really contact you anymore because our parents don't like the fact that, you know, you connected, that we connected with you, and they were upset about the shout out and all of that. So right away, my mind went to, oh, I guess these people are transphobic, you know. They have an issue with me being trans. And probably, maybe there are some issues about that. But then I started to think too, well, I do talk about a lot of adult stuff, so maybe that's their concern, that they don't want them to be exposed to, you know, that sort of thing. Because a lot of my videos are really for grown-ups, so that could also play into it. Who knows? But I did send a message to them, and I said, listen, you know, thank you for your love and support, and right now you have to do what your parents say. There'll be a time where you won't. You'll be grown, you'll be able to make your own decisions and decide what you want to do. For now, you gotta, you know, follow what your parents say. And I encourage them to keep an open mind, because what I got from these 2 young boys is that they're just open, like open-minded, and they were able to connect with my spirit. And, you know, it's amazing. A lot of the younger generation today, that's what I'm noticing from them. That many of them are just like open to humanity and difference, people being different. I think that like some of the older generation could learn a lesson from that. But anyway, yeah, so I encouraged them and I said, you know, keep your open mind, because believe me, that's going to get you far in life. And you will connect with people by not judging a book by its cover. You will connect with people and get some wonderful opportunities, learn a lot, and really have some dynamic experiences just because you have an open mind. So anyway, that was that. I didn't want to get them in trouble. I said, listen, I don't want to get you two in trouble. So, do what your parents say. But I just had to, send you this last message. So I don't know. I think that a lot of people, they judge books by their cover. Now, I myself have done it, but I try not to because it's always done to me. So I really do make an effort not to do it. Although sometimes, I guess we're all human. We do that. But it's funny, like with this whole trans thing, and sometimes I'm out and about in public, and I will see like a person look at me, give me a certain look, like, oh, like you poor lost soul, you're just like, like that kind of like that look of like, oh, you're just a deviant individual, and I've had it where I've been out and children, like kids gravitate towards me. And I think it's because, and all of us have a child in us, like the little boy or girl inside of us. But I think and there are people that are able to like let that side of them out, I guess, easier than others. And so I have a childlike side to me, and I think it comes out often. So kids connect with that. And sometimes I'm out and about, and a kid will see me and they'll just gravitate towards me, and you can see the parents giving me like the side eye, and I'm thinking, honey, I am a cougar. I am not a child molester, okay? And I gotta share this with you. This is an experience that I had with my family, and I'm not gonna say names because again, it's not about putting anyone under the bus, throwing them under the bus or putting any names or calling out somebody. But I have a cousin of mine whose husband was married prior to marrying her, and he had children from that marriage. So they actually had come to visit, and this some years back, and he had a little girl and a little boy. I think the girl might have been like 13 at the time, and the boy was probably like 11. Well, the little boy, for whatever reason, like really gravitated towards me. He really, like, when I would get home, he'd run to the door. And, they came and stayed with us for, I think, it was about 3 weeks, something like that. It was during the summer. So, anyway, like he'd want to come in my room and watch movies and that sort of thing. And I was very open with him, And so, but what I would do, and I know how people have a way of making something pure and innocent, making it dirty. And so I guess because of the life experience that I've lived, and I saw what they did to Michael Jackson. I mean, Lord knows what happened with that. I'm not going to get into that because I wasn't there, but I did see, those cases that came up with him. And I think a lot of it was the fact that he was very childlike, and he put himself or allowed himself to get in situations where he could have people falsely accuse him. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't know what happened, so because I wasn't there. But me being like a realistic person and a cautious person, when he would come in my room, the little boy, to watch movies, he'd like close the door. So what I would do, I wouldn't make it obvious. I would wait like a couple minutes, and he'd sit down and he'd be watching the movie or watching TV or whatever. And then I'd get up and leave the room like I'm going in the kitchen for something. And then I'd come back, and when I came back in the room, I'd leave the door open because I didn't want any false accusations. This boy did nothing for me sexually, and I had no intentions of doing anything to him. So, anyway, people, let me say it, I'm a cougar, not a pedophile. I mean, really. And so, anyway, what happened, he was getting ready to leave to go back to his mom's, and he had gone out with everyone in the household except me. Like when I say gone out, like gone and done like a day trip to the zoo or to the mall or just been out. So he came to me a couple days before him and his sister were heading back to their mom's. And he said to me, he said, you know, I've been out with everyone in the house except you. I want you and I to go out and do something one-on-one together before I leave. So I said to him, okay, I promise we will do something before you leave. And you know, promises are very important. I've always tried to be a person of my word. Unless something out of my control, I can't do it, but I really do try to follow through. And especially with children, it's important to do that. So the days were going, and I was like, oh my God, he leaves tomorrow. I got to do something. So when I got in that evening, I said, you know what I'll do? I'll take him. We'll go get ice cream from like Dairy Queen or something. And then maybe I'll take him for a ride on the beach. And so he ran. As soon as he heard me coming, he ran to me, and I said, okay. I said, well, you want to get some ice cream? We'll go for ice cream, and then I'll take you on the beach, and we'll go for a ride. I said, go ask your dad if it's okay. And I went in the room, and I was like changing. And so a few minutes later, he comes to my door, and he knocks, and I open the door, and he's crying. And he says, my dad said I can't go with you. And I said, you know, in my mind, I thought, okay. Well, yes, a parent has a right to say where their child can go and where they can't go. So, but you know, to make him feel better, I just said, don't worry, it's okay. I tell you what I'll do. I'll go and get the ice cream and I'll bring it back. And I said, you know, I asked him what he wanted. Did he want a banana sundae? Whatever he wanted, I was going to get. And I said, then we'll watch a movie here. So he's like, okay, you know, and it kind of made him feel better, but you could tell that he was really disappointed, you know. So I did that. I went, got the ice cream, bought it back. He enjoyed his ice cream. We watched a movie, and that was our time together. So after they left, like that next day, I heard from another family member that, oh, you know, the reason why the little boy couldn't go with you is because his father said to him that I do really bad things to children. Really? Talk about devastated. I was so hurt. First of all, it's the last thing on my mind. The last thing on my mind. There's nothing a child can do for me sexually. Nothing. I'm not a pedophiler. I am maybe a cougar, like I said, but I am not a pedophile. I'm not a child molester. And I was so hurt because my intentions were so pure. And to know that this person had said that, it just hurt me to my soul. And, you know, again, like I said, it's a parent's right to say where a child can go and where their child can't go, by all means. But why do you have to distort the child's view of me? Like, really? Why would you have to tell him something like that? Something that's so far from the truth. I mean, really, it was so far from the truth. 14-year-old, hell no. Okay? 24-year-old, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm a cougar. But 24, they're grown men. Maybe still a little young-minded, but they're still men, okay? And so, hello, children do not do anything for me. And you know what I noticed? It's funny how society does that, where they will take someone like myself and put that on me, like stigmatize me as someone that would probably do something like that. No. Look at the news, folks. Anytime, usually in most cases, when you see a child molestation case on TV, you know, a pedophiler that's been caught, 9 out of 10, who are they? Who are they? They're usually some heterosexual man. A lot of them happen to be in really, like, prestigious and influential positions, and they're the one molesting the children. Not me, honey. I want a man, not a boy. So anyway, it's just interesting, and I think that, you know, the world would really be a better place if people truly were able to look beyond the cover and really connect with the person's spirit. That's what I gotta say today, y'all. Love, peace, and blessings.